let's get the show started up, YouTube. What's good, world? It's your boy Mastermind, man, and this is another weekday drop. Listen, man, this is the mid-January 2024 weekday drop. By the time you hear this, it'll probably be the beginning of February. No worries. I'll be back in February also. But listen, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about here on the show tonight. But before we get started into breaking down a lot of this stuff, be sure to follow your boy and subscribe to the YouTube page and also the podcast page in that order. Master 23 man on all social media platforms, podcast Real Gamer on all podcast platforms, RGTV, the classic shows. Just have me playing in the background or something, man, while you're gaming. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe while you're playing some Call of Duty or some of these new viral games we're gonna talk about here on the show. You know, so listen, man, for all my new viewers, before we jump into this, so we kind of bounce between different topics or whatnot, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to start giving y'all breakdowns of the show with that, you feel me? So because we got a lot to talk about on my handy dandy board. We brought the magic board back, you feel me? We're gonna be going into different topics, just breaking down different sectors and elaborating my thoughts and everything else on these different topics we'll be talking about. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna just jump right into it, man. Listen, so we had CES. You know, for all my newcomers, we talk gaming and tech here also. We had CES. You feel me? That just passed this past last week or so, and it wasn't too exciting like I was hoping for it to be. I seen a couple stuff, but I'm really gonna only talk about some of the things that kind of caught my eye. Of course, we see the major boom in AI. AI is considerably pretty much everywhere. You know, everywhere you see and everywhere you hear, everywhere you go, AI. One of the things that kind of really caught my eye was the flying cars and the robots for us and pets. That's right, you heard me correctly. Robots for your pets. So those things are pretty interesting. I'm always excited to see like when robotics can kind of come into play and do the simple task and things. I think that's always pretty exciting to do, you know. And the flying cars is something else that's very interesting because you know, we always dreamed about, hey, we're gonna have flying cars in the future, and just like video games and just like movies or whatnot, cars floating and flying. Well, that didn't quite come as true as we thought, but looking at CES and looking at a lot of these flying cars, it's like, yo, I can see this. You feel me? And if you play a lot of Call of Duty or a lot of like open world type shooter games, you feel me, they have the helicopters, they have like the four propellers or whatnot that lifts the helicopter up off the ground, almost like it's like a cargo ship or something. And that's the design they have for some of the flying cars, and I think that was pretty dope. So pretty interested to see that. And speaking of cars, Apple is talking about getting into cars or whatnot too. 2028, of course, but you know, we talked a little bit about that during the show. And eventually technology is going to be in a lot of these sectors, you feel me? And by technology being in a lot of these sectors is basically like Pac-Man just kind of eating up on a lot of this stuff. And I kind of wanted to dive right into the tech because the gaming is going to get even more juicier. But again, y'all see from the beginning of this, I started off with tech. There's a reason for that because, listen, man, AI is taking over. That explains the new background for all my video viewers. Hey, listen, man, for all my audio viewers, y'all getting the audio experience, y'all get something special over there, you feel what I'm saying, on the audio side. We have some random gamers that come in every now and then. They're just talking things about gaming and their thoughts and how they feel about the games they're playing or whatever. So y'all get a special experience over there. But here on the video side, y'all be sure to follow the video. You know what I'm saying? Real Gamer Network on YouTube platform and whatnot. You feel me? And yeah, get a visual version of me. Yeah, I'm here. I'm real. I see you. Listen, man, but it's the reason why I kind of introduced the tech into it, and let's branch out into the gaming, because before that, Apple new headset. Let's talk about it. So I spoke about this on I just got to get back in my rhythm, man. You feel me, man? Y'all, all my OG gamer fans, man. Y'all know it's been a little minute for me. I usually do about 3 episodes in 1 month, 3, 4. You feel me? But we tired, yo. But listen, man, this new Apple headset. Let's talk about it, because when I first seen it, I was amazed. I really still do think that this can be like the future of, like, of course, VR and AR, and also how we use phones all together. But they gotta get the weight and the battery life, those things down. But the concept of just having on your glasses, being able to see these things around you and see the real world, and your MacBook, you feel like, yo, it's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty freaking cool. Some people are saying that it's, again, it's heavy. The battery life in it is not so long. These are a couple issues that, it's like, yo, you gotta fix on the next one that comes out. Like, again, price. So those 3 things, something that those markers gotta be hit on the next release one. But at the same time, is this really a revolutionary? Well, I can't even say I ain't even gonna say revolutionary. Well, no, keep that. What I really wanted to say was innovational. Is this really a Apple innovational product? Is this really a product that the everyday consumer can begin to gravitate to? Now, Apple sales has been doing very well a little bit with this new Apple headset, so that's cool. But my thing is, even if something like that, the price is so high, people will still go out and buy it because it's Apple. You dig? But if it was lower price, battery good, not so clunky and heavy on some heads, you feel me, like just really simple glasses, like I'm telling you, if these other players in the sectors, in tech sectors, if they figure it out, which eventually they're gonna figure out, I think Meta got really, they're about probably the closest, because they have the Meta Quest and they have the Ray-Bans. I'm gonna tie that in a second, but let me get back to the Apple headset. The price is still a problem, but again, Apple is a premium brand and it's a luxury brand. Apple is not just your typical brand, it's a luxury brand. And with that being said, typically your luxury products, no matter the price, they still sell off the shelves. And again, it's been doing kind of well, pre-orders and everything. You feel me? So I don't know. The big question, again, like I said, the big question is it really innovative for Apple? Because they need to start innovating. You feel me? And they're just in so many different things. We can talk about the streaming services if we need to go into that. Apple TV don't really have any bangers. They got a couple, you feel me? And they got the Apple Arcade tied into that. That's cool. But again, this new headset, I'm just thinking about the whole Apple ecosystem. That's the key. Apple has an ecosystem that others don't quite have. So you got the Apple streaming, Apple Arcade, and with the Apple headset, you can do all this stuff in this digital world. Basically, your phone is right there. Now, this is the other question. This is where it really gets. But see, I don't think none of this, I don't think the tech, well, it probably can. this is where it really get interesting, to where you have this cool headset on. Some say it's cool, some say it's dope. You have this headset on, and you're in the metaverse. You feel me? You're in these different places, still be able to see everything around you. You're in these different places, and that this digital currency can easily be swappable. That's where things, I think, really, like, imagine you putting a headset on, you going into the metaverse, do your shift or whatever in the metaverse. Let's say if your friend owns this land and he's running this digital club, and some banger people are coming by tonight. They ain't got to be no AAA celebrities. To just be some brothers or sisters with talent, or just really cool people. You feel me? Influence or whatever. They come. He wants you to babysit the show or whatever. It's a story time with Mastermind. He wants you to babysit, the party or whatever. Pays you for that gig. You have the Apple headset on, you're in this digital place, and you make money from that. Boom, the money transfer to you. Boom, this digital currency. Then you convert that to fiat or whatever you want to do. You dig. Boom, now you got that. You want to make a payment in whatever. Do that. Buy some water. When it's very easily transferable like that, and just being able to take the gamify everything basically. That's where things, okay, this 3,000 something investment that I used for this Apple headset can now be for not just entertainment, but for an investment also. Because if I have a shift in the metaverse, you feel me, then it'll be able to pay off this headset. You feel me? So I think when gaming really get, and when everything get, maybe one of the brothers said, he said, hey, you put the cart before the horse or something like that. I don't know, but hey, your boy Mastermind always just futuristic, out the box, no boundaries, just thinking. You feel me? And visionary, just seeing it all. You dig? But I think that's where the revolution and the innovation in Apple headset will then make a difference when these worlds start to collide. It's already kind of there, but it's not on the mainstream, and it's not the everyday thing that you see. You don't see a lot of people walking around with headsets in the metaverse or whatever. You don't see these things just yet. You feel me? You don't see crypto as the everyday thing. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you'd say you in line at Walmart or something, and you got 3-4 people behind you. They're not paying in crypto. They're paying in whatever, if we're in the US, they're paying in fiat. You dig? So it's just, these worlds haven't quite collided just yet. But when they do, oh buddy, it's gonna happen. Oh buddy. Going back to, I was talking about the Meta Quest headset. So Meta, they're also in the AI game too. You feel me? And by these guys being in the AI game, also in the gaming space, also in the social media space, you dig? So by them being in the social media, that's the audience. They got your audience and your users, billions of users. They got the data. They got the AI data to for a lot of this stuff. You feel me? So it'll be easy for them to kind of integrate a lot of this stuff within their mechanism of ecosystem. So they got the hardware. They already got a headset. You feel me? They're in the space. They now just need great games and exclusive, or something that's just gonna make people go out and go buy the Meta Quest headset. Like the everyday people, they need that. So that's something else too. 3, Microsoft also have a headset, the HoloLens. A lot of people kind of tend to forget about that, but it's not for like the everyday people you can't just go in the store and buy that. That's more on commercial side type deal, or you can order it on the Microsoft website. Now, shout out to the brothers out there, good brothers at EYL. The brother Ian said that he mentioned, just kind of paraphrasing now, he said, the day Microsoft come out with a consumer product that the everyday people can use, that's what they need. They was too far, I wouldn't say too far ahead of their time when they had the Microsoft phone, but boy, if Microsoft had a phone now, they'll take over the market. They have a good share, but those Microsoft phones back in the day was trash. So like they couldn't get the software to match with the hardware just quite, and they kind of gave that up. Now they're in the field with the AI and everything. That's good. Now we need you to have a physical product that the everyday people, other than Windows computer, physical product that we all love. A lot of people over here with the Apple base, they love their Apple iPhones. You feel me? So they have a base that's loyal. Their brand is loyal. Premium brands. Microsoft is not so loyal or like premium brand. It's Microsoft. You feel me? But they're now beginning to kind of shift things around. The Surface, for a perfect example. The Surface. They're making their own chips also in the Surface. So now they're having their own MacBook or their own iPad type situation. Now they just need a phone or something that the everyday people, because not everyday people is using the Surface laptop. You feel me? They're probably using an iPad or iPhone. Nowadays, really just the iPhone. You feel me? So if we have a Microsoft phone, ChatGPT built into it, instead of the Google search, hey Google, do this, or you can say, hey ChatGPT, or whatever you want to. They want to keep the name it Copilot or whatever. Hey, do this in your hardware device. Now everyone has this device in their pocket. You can even partner with Amazon, maybe for a for your telephone line, or even Starlink. This guy Elon is doing some amazing things with Starlink to where you can get, phone. You can basically phone signal wherever in the world. You feel me? So it's different corners of where they can kind of hit it. Boom. Now with your HoloLens, you got a glass. You're in the future now. You have these glasses on. Let's say if I got a shift in the metaverse, I can now purchase your headset because you feel me? See what I'm connecting all this stuff. So I feel like they just need that one product. HoloLens probably could have been that one product, but it still would have been on the premium too high side and probably too far ahead of their time. So I think that's why they really didn't push too much of the headset. So I think the data that Apple is going to get on their new headset, once Microsoft see them doing their thing, this is like a test, R&D. Let's research and develop. We're going to create something awesome and great, see how the people respond to it, put it on the marketplace, see how people respond to it, see how people like it. Is it something that everyone loves? They're willing about, data on it. Microsoft probably sitting in the cut like, okay, HoloLens falling away. This time for everybody. Drop it, Jimmy. Bagged by blockchain technology and everything else you're going to need for the metaverse. We even got an AI to assist you with everything you need once you put the headset on. Listen, man, Microsoft going to come with it. I believe they will. Let's talk about it. Mixing it now into the gaming. I'm going to jump down a little bit. I got my stuff in order over here on the board, but I'm going to kind of jump down a little bit. So let's jump down a little bit, talking about Xbox games coming to PC, possibly. Well, there's technically at this point, there's no possibly, because we heard rumors and all other shenanigans all on the internet, different things, but it makes sense from a business standpoint. So with Xbox games, think of Xbox being more like your publisher in the future. They're going to be more like a publisher. Guys that kind of make the game, and you're available for Nintendo, it's available for PlayStation, it's available for PC, Game Pass, or whatever. We're just going to be the publishers of the gaming industry now. Seeing that, PlayStation is dominating over here with hardware sales, Nintendo's still dominating over here with hardware sales. We doing good too, but we helping PlayStation with cloud services. We also helping Nintendo. Might as well go ahead. We all kind of helping each other, and we already kind of helping you guys with cloud. might as well go ahead and start building the games and start selling it to you guys, you know. So I think it's not a bad idea for we're gonna play good cop, bad cop here. Now for the Xbox people over here, they'll probably think different. And for the PlayStation people over here, they like, oh yes, see, I told y'all, bro, PlayStation better than Xbox. Yeah. So to me, man, you know, it's all love, man. I'm a guy, I'm Super Saiyan, you feel me? Like my boy Q say, we Super Saiyan over here, baby. We got all love, so we ain't tripping, man. But it's all love, man. And the thing is, it's all gonna consume into one, you feel me? And AI, talk about AI, like it's all gonna be consumed into one. Shout out to my brother Fred Freeze, man. We kind of talked about this years ago on the early season 1 and season 2 of the podcast, you feel me, years ago, about this, about how the future of gaming would be with AI, and how Microsoft is so big. I know Microsoft and Xbox is two different. We all know that, but I'm just, we just speaking with passion here, for my political correct people out there. You feel me? But just where the future of gaming is going, and how a lot of this stuff is already connected, and how eventually it's gonna all just one console or one or two consoles, but your publishers and all of these other developers gonna get ate up into one big market. So we kind of spoke about a lot of this stuff and foreseeing a lot of this stuff happening. So when I see something like Xbox possibly being publishers for a lot of the new games coming out in the future, or Xbox old games, or any Xbox games coming to PlayStation, I can't really see a Halo or a Gears coming to PlayStation. If it does, cool. I'm not surprised, because again, that whole one, I mean, think about it. We got these guys managed to put the Xbox basically into a Samsung television. Why is that? Like, where's your console? You just showed us proof that we really don't need a console. That was brilliant. So let me shift back a little bit. Nintendo going PC. Let's talk about it. And I'm this time now, for the last episode, before we jump into our Nintendo going PC, for our last episode, man, we got to take a break too, because Spotify gonna kick us at 30. We're gonna take a break here coming up soon, but I gotta talk about this Nintendo going PC. But before we talk about this, so I seen, shout out to the brother Hip Hop Gamer. He man, he dropped a video, and he was kind of dropping some juicy stuff about the future of gaming and some different things. He's in the inside. So when the brother speak, man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, hey, what are you talking about now? You feel me? So it's pretty, he said some pretty interesting things that eventually, like I said, all this stuff going into one. So when I heard Nintendo going PC, I'm like, oh, here we go. And when he said something about, that was more of a marketing situation with the Mario Run, I said, oh, it makes sense now. You feel me? So a lot of the stuff he was saying, it clicks. I can believe it, of course. Let's just talk about it, because Nintendo need to do something. And he also made another good point. I actually wanted to pull up his video and like do a breakdown of everything he was saying. You feel me? We still may do that. I don't know. I be so busy, bro. I be so busy, and a lot of this stuff on the board, man. I posted Ben came here and talked about it, like CES. I posted Pence came here and hollered y'all about CES and my thoughts about it. But anyways, he you feel me? So when I seen it, I'm like, bro, Nintendo need to do something too. We see all these remakes of Orchid of Time with Legend of Zelda running on Unreal Engine, Imagine how that would look on PC. When you think about mods and all this other stuff, we kind of already been getting a glimpse on Nintendo games playing on PC anyway. So this is like nothing really new. But when it's a official move, then it is new. It's serious, because we're about to embark on something in gaming that we've never seen before. And it's not, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's scary in some point, because we won't have that Mario, that Zelda. There's going to be a new Mario, there's going to be a new Zelda, there's going to be a new type of Metroid, you feel me? So it's going to be these new characters. We're about to see new characters, the new faces, being these new stories being written and told in the gaming industry with these new changes. Because when he said something about the 90s kids, we had certain games, and kids that's coming up now, they got games like Fortnite and other games, Roblox, Minecraft. They got their games. They don't really want to see another Legend of Zelda. You feel what I'm saying? They want to see a Roblox such and such. You feel me? Something in that, but it may have similar drawbacks like Zelda or whatever, but they don't want to see that. That was our thing. So, good valid point. You feel me? And that's why, and by Nintendo going to PC route, it's like, well, why would they go PC? Well, think about it. Think about, again, the whole cloud, tablets, mobile devices. These mobile phones are so powerful. We're going to talk about that more later on in the show. These iPhones being able to run full console games. You feel me? So I think it's a smart idea for Microsoft to say, hey, we're going to be publishers and continue to make great games, but it's going to be available for everybody. Nintendo saying, hey, we're going to still be Nintendo, but our classic catalog, we're going to push that on the PC. We're going to probably still, they're still going to come out with a Switch too, but we're going to push our games to the PC. Now, the brother didn't really provide too much of details of this whole Nintendo going to PC situation, but just know it's coming. You feel me? Things is gonna shift up and change a little bit, and to some people it's like we kind of already been waiting on that. We've been waiting for Nintendo to make a pivot like this, we've been waiting for Xbox to focus on this and not that. Some people, I'm just playing, we playing good cop bad cop, baby. I speak for everybody, the people, baby, you feel me? So moving on, talking about this PS6. The brother also mentioned, he talked about the PS6 being an AI console. You dig? We talked about that also on the show a little bit, older episodes. This is probably a September weekday drop. Now that I think about it, before September 21 weekday drop, maybe. Hey man, I'm about to start pulling up some of my catalogs, my old catalogs, and playing them here. But I can listen, man. If you think about it, because it's not just NVIDIA dropping these hot AI chips. AMD is in the race too. Now, whichever one they go with, it's not necessarily technically official, but I'm sure PlayStation is probably gonna go with AMD. They're probably gonna go with AMD. If anybody know, the brother gonna know. So, but I don't know if he's able to say so much. I would think he probably wouldn't. But PS6 probably gonna have an AMD chip. And with that being said, bruh, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. And so the future of, I actually need to take a quick commercial break. Let's take a quick commercial break, and when we come back from this break, because Spotify finna kick us. So listen, before we get kicked here on Spotify, y'all be sure to follow us over here at the video page. You get a visual view of what we're talking about, because we heavy in it right now at Real Gamer Network on YouTube. Or you can just type in Mastermind RGTV, you feel me, and it should pop right up, you feel me? And we'll be back. Commercial break. Man, bounce. And we are back. Listen, man, I hope y'all swanged on over to the video side over here at YouTube, because get to see a visual side of me, you feel me, and see how we get to elaborate and break some of this stuff down, you feel me, at Real Gamer Network on YouTube. But listen, we was talking about PS6, the AI console, and the brother Hip Hop Gamer, he broke it down on his show. So he talked a little bit about it. Listen, we're speaking about that. So the future of gaming, and how I know some people are like, what do you mean it's a PS6, a AI console? Like, we already, technically AI has already been in the game. Yeah, of course, AI has already been in the games, and all this stuff is already technology and smart. Yeah, of course. But think about, we've already kind of gave y'all an example, but we'll give you another example. Sometimes I feel like I be repeating myself sometimes, because we've been in here doing it so long. But we'll give you another example. Think of you playing a game, and you're able to, these decisions that you make in the game has not been written. AI will give you a different experience on the game. AI will give you your own experience, let's just say that. So with this powerful technology, it's not just transformable on the general side or the tech side, but in the gaming side, it can really take you to some cool places. Can you imagine a RPG game like The Witchers or Zelda, choosing your own, crafting your stuff, choosing your own decisions in the game, or having a partner, a AI generated partner in the game, face scanning, like really put you in the game? Because that's what this PS6 AI console is going to be able to do. It's going to be able to do some really high-tech stuff, to where it's not going to only change the way we play, but it's going to change the experience that we have as gamers. You feel me? And we mentioned that before in an older episode. We're going to go from us grading the controllers and graphics and the normal things, story and all that. We're still going to do that, but now we're going to go grade this stuff off the experience. What was your experience with the game? Because each gamer probably have a different experience. That's how incredible this is. I know Baldur's Gate or other games, especially Baldur's Gate, after talking to gamers about Baldur's Gate or whatever, it has so many different endings. You feel me? And now, after learning so much about Baldur's Gate, I just want to say, hey, listen, all the Baldur's Gate fans, I apologize, man. Because the work they put in for that game, of course, listen, you got that many endings in your game, I salute you and I respect you. You feel me? You ain't just give us one ending and say, here you go buy my game. You feel me? You got so many endings in the game, I respect you, but you still don't deserve a game of the year. But you feel me? So the power, it's gonna be more about than just graphics and everything. They're gonna change. It's gonna be an experience. It's gonna be something totally new, revolutionary that we're gonna get from gaming, and it's not gonna be, it's gonna be the way. It's gonna change the way we play games and experience games. And I'm thinking about, what about controllers? Will we even have a controller? I'm sure we will, but Yeah, of course we will, because he talked about haptic feedback, AI haptic feedback or whatever, like different stuff for that matter. But this takes me to my other topic when I talk about controllers. The reason I kind of like, will we even have controllers? I'm futuristic thinking it out now, because remember I was just talking about the Apple headset, the HoloLens, the Microsoft headset, and the Meta Quest headset. So PlayStation has, we got the VR situation over here at PlayStation, but around 2028, could PlayStation also come out with like an AR type of headset? You feel me? And will that be the controller for the PS6 Pro or something? Just thinking that'd be a dope. That'd be something that'd be dope also, but still give us our controller, of course. So that's something I want to touch on. Moving on to what I said I wanted to talk about. Disney working on AR VR floor. Listen, no controller, so they got this floor. I'm gonna try to. That's what I was gonna say earlier. I'm hoping to put like my stuff up here in the background for my video viewers, so y'all can see the different stuff I'm talking about. The last episode, I didn't do it. I be so tired, man. But we're hoping to kind of really go through and edit this stuff and put it up so my viewers can see it. You feel me? So when we talking, y'all know this is what we're talking about. You know how we do it. Check out the previous episodes. But Disney working on a VR AR floor for the metaverse. See, this is pretty cool because here we go. We see Disney getting into gaming. They're introducing something, and of course this is like R&D. This is not nothing that they plan on releasing real soon, I don't think. But just the fact that they're working on something for the gaming space, I'm just happy for that. But a floor? So you're walking on this floor and it makes you feel like you're in the game. Oh, wait a minute now. If y'all partner with Apple and do some stuff, Apple ain't got to buy you now, but if y'all partner with Apple, since Apple got this headset, put two and two together, there you go, a new gaming experience. What are your competitor? PlayStation 6. Who's your other competitor? Probably Nintendo. Why Nintendo? Because Nintendo gonna have the characters and the nostalgic of these classic history of characters. These kids, like, so over here Disney got Mickey and all the other cool guys, cartoon characters, animes or whatever. Over here Nintendo got all these other cool guys, Pokemon, Mario, and such and such. You had a Mario movie just come out, so we gonna get a new face of another something else in the Nintendo gaming space, but Mario is still head honcho over here. Let's not get it twisted. You feel me? So that's your competition, Disney. They even got a, why you think we got a Mario like roller coaster and all the theme park. That's the word I'm looking for. Why you think we got a Mario theme park? That's your competition, Disney. So I can see Disney and Apple working together to create something beautiful for AR, VR / metaverse, something next generation or something for gaming. So when I seen it, I was like, okay, I see something. I see. Y'all gonna actually do it. Y'all gonna go all out and do it. I see. You feel me? Moving on, talking about something else. I actually don't have this on the board, but I gotta stop and just talk about it because it's important, man, because we in the community, and I feel like it's only right. We got a platform, we gotta speak on it. So let's drop it to it. Let me drop this video on here for y'all. Hold up. Bingo bango. Listen, man. So Microsoft is cutting up to 1,900 staff members from the video game workforce. Now, when I seen this, I was like, damn, bro, seriously? It's crazy, bro. This is actually something that I think happened today. So, following by that $9 billion acquisition from Activision. So this is the thing. When Microsoft bought Activision and that whole little merger situation happened, we knew that, when mergers happen and different things like that, people get fired, and replaced or whatever. But this amount of people? Damn. At the end of the day, man, it sucks. It really do sucks, man. Praying for those people, man. For those that personally know me, man, I've been in a situation that, lost a job and struggling situation and different things, man. And that's something that you just, what I'm saying? I hate to see it, man. I hate to see anybody struggle or, fires and staff layoffs. That shit is frustrating. It's something that you don't really want to go through. Listen, and I'm not totally in the gaming space. We more on the outside here, as a gamer. But I can imagine, man, these guys working on projects and all of a sudden the next day they can't log in to finish working on the projects and find out they're fired. Like, yo, somebody roll me up some ASAP, yo. You feel me? So, I don't know, man, but by Microsoft being one of the richest companies in the world, you feel me, now they're like number one now. You feel me? They just flipped Apple. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that they're gonna take care of them people. They're gonna take care of their people. They're gonna take care of their people. We hope so. And we hope that this is what I wanna. Because I can only kind of speak on solutions or just try to visualize some hope and solutions here for situations like this, and especially in the gaming space, man. Is I'm hoping that we need to come out with some type of gaming when this happens to game workers, have them to go somewhere, take their talent somewhere and utilize their talent, and somehow like a union or something, like a gamers union or something, you feel me? Have these guys to go, work on something, continue working on something, and have the union to kind of help, support them or whatnot. You feel me? So anything to help, man, because we see this often a lot. You feel me? When companies lay off people, and for example, they stock is Microsoft stock up. You feel me? And we also into finance too, so that's why I be so freaking busy. That's one of but they stock was up, yo. So when situations like this is bad for the people, but on the business and the market side, it's up. You feel me? And I think they may, I think Microsoft gonna take care of them people. They gonna take care of their people, man. And I think we need some type of union in the gaming industry, that when things like this happen, we can take all 1,900 of them brothers and sisters, man, and put them somewhere over here, man, and let them utilize their talent to make some great open source game. And if they eventually get picked up, cool. Whoever else get laid off, pass that baton down. Another brother or sister come in, utilize their talent over here, open source game, like continue to make different free game products or game things, and just coexist in the industry and let everybody eat. You feel me? That's my overview and type of vision I'm seeing for, you feel me? And I just think something like a union or something that can help the people that get laid off. Situations like this can help out. I know some people, my political correct speaking people, is like, get another job. You feel me? But hey, man, we think different over here. So yeah, that's something I wanted to speak about. Let's let me move my screen off real fast. All right, man, moving on, talking about this game that's been going viral. Power World. Listen, not gonna lie, this game looks freaking cool. All my audio viewers, Stay tuned. We got something special for y'all. The game look cool. Honestly, it looks like Pokemon. Look like Pokemon with guns, baby. I need to make sure I put that on the backdrop. Power World. Power World look like a Pokemon game with guns. And Pokemon, they not having it. They not having it. They already writing these people up like, hey, yo, we ain't having it. Cease and desist. Get it off of here. No, we ain't having it. This game is going viral. And this game is doing quite well. I will read out some stats and everything for y'all. But actually, I ain't got it pulled up. Actually, I do. Here it is right here. Let me pull my stats back up. Hold on. Let me. What the brothers of Kenny said, I hit you with a notepad. Bow, bow, bow. Hold up. Let's bring it up. Check this, man. This game right here, yo. Shout out to IGN. You did. What's good, IGN? Hold up. We ain't trying to play the brother. Hold up, man. We ain't trying to. So listen, man. Nintendo done put out. They done came out and spoke and said, hey, take this shit down. 8 million copies sold in the last 6 days. Oh man, the game has gone viral, folks. Listen, man, Nintendo, step your shit up, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Listen, it's a lot of games out here that already look and play like other games. You think these guys they probably is. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm a gamer, baby. I don't know what's going on in the inside, the politics. I don't know what they doing. We here to have a good time for a long time. I don't know about all that. But listen, we've been waiting for a Pokemon game. Now I ain't saying go make a Pokemon game and give Pikachu a gun. I ain't even no big fan of guns. You feel me? So I ain't even tripping on that. You feel me? I like guns, you know, feel me? But no, don't give Pikachu no gun, bro. But the game is pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. But listen, Nintendo, you can't blame these people, man. I'm pretty sure these guys was inspired by your game. You feel me? They was inspired by Pokemon. And they wanted to make something for the people. They wanted to make something great. And they got tired of y'all giving us this freaking... I want to cuss, but I'm trying to make my content non-cussable. You feel me? But these guys got tired of y'all giving us Pikachu Snap games, Poop Pie Pokemon games, Pokemon Snap. Nah, we don't want none of that BS, man. We want some Pokemon Coliseum. We want some Pokemon games where we can link up with our Pokemon Go. We want some games we can utilize this online space and really get down and have a good time with these Pokemon. Like we want some good stuff here. And what these folks has managed to do was give us some good stuff. You can't be mad at them, man. Y'all should have came out with better graphics. This game, Pokemon graphics on point. Oh, I forgot it's not Pokemon, but you know what I mean. The graphics look good. These little monsters in this world, you can see the shadows, the lighting. You can see a lot of the stuff. They look good. We need to see a good looking Pokemon game. The stuff y'all giving us on Switch, that is good. It's good. But it ain't like this. Do these folks deserve to go viral and celebrate this awesome thing they have achieved? Perhaps so. Probably so. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. You do look a lot like Pokemon. Pokemon with guns, bro. There's Lugia, Ho-Oh, and the other little legendary Pokemon are probably one of the Dark Mewtwo's. Like, bro, you can look at a lot of these and be like, oh, bro, yeah, totally. That Team Rocket right there. A team right there. You feel me, bro? Like, come on, man. That's the freaking bird, that the red and the blue bird. Man, listen, I'm probably helping Nintendo incriminate these people. let me get out here, man. I'm helping Nintendo incriminate y'all, man. I ain't gonna give him no more. Man, shout out to the people that made that game. They did a heck of a job, man. It's going viral everywhere. People talking about it, people playing it, people loving it, not just picking it up and playing it. No, they loving it, bro. They want to play more of it, and they like, demanding it. Xbox Game Pass coming soon. Another one. Moving on, man. I don't want to stay too long on it because I ain't got my hands on it, but we talked to some gamers, man, and listen, all the conversations we've talked to and had it's actually really fun. Have you played it yet? Have you tried something yet? No, not yet. Moving on, man. And this is actually an inspiring story. I think it's good to go into an inspiring story when we come off a laughing or a good energy story like we just had here. Mr. Beast is closing a $10 million deal for the first streaming TV show. Man. Listen, man. I ain't checked out too much of Mr. Beast's content, but I heard he basically cracked the code and he be dropping gems. We're gonna go check him out. I seen some of his stuff. I still ain't figured out, like, dude, why is this guy, like, why is he going viral again? He just makes some good stuff, I guess, man. But listen, man, this gives all of us, the YouTube streamers and content creators, they give us hope. So salute to Mr. Beast for what he did. This has opened the door for new opportunities and opened the flooding gates for, hey, I cracked the code. These guys want to cut me some. They'll possibly cut you some too. Keep putting in the work. Keep doing your thing. Stay inspired. Stay at it. You feel me? And that's been my message too. You feel me? And that's my message again. Stay at it, stay consistent, stay focused, stay at it. You feel me? I like to see YouTubers make deals like that, And although he already was making deals and making bukus of money with YouTube and everything anyway, you feel me? But what this guy has been able to do, man, it's been crazy. I would actually like to meet him because a lot of the stuff that we're doing on the philanthropy side and with agriculture and digital finance and education in the digital library, different stuff we got popping on over here. I would like what he did. Shout out to my brothers and sisters out there in Africa too. What he did for the people in Africa with the well waters and stuff, like that was freaking hats off, my brother. That was dope, man. And I want to get with him on some stuff, on a level of stuff like that. Not really, how did you crack the code on YouTube? You feel me? But for sure, salute to Mr. Beast, man, for what he did, man, because I think that's hope for all of us. Not just YouTube streamers, all type of other, shout out to Rumble. Rumble is another site, that people has been kind of floating, gravitating, going over to. We need another alternative to YouTube. I think YouTube, Google, man, they got this shit down locked. It's a monopoly almost, But at the same time, YouTube is pretty good. You feel me? I pretty much look at everything on YouTube. You feel me? So, again, it's a great opportunity. It opens the doors up for not just YouTube streamers, but all type of streamers. So know the value is in yourself, and you are worthy, and continue to rock. You feel me? And whatever you do, make sure you do what you do best, better than anybody. That's my goal. That's my motto. You dig? But moving on, man, talking about this Assassin's Creed Black Flag being remade, could be in development. Listen, man, This is actually one of my favorite games. I got my poster up over here, my Black Flag poster over here in the background. You feel me? That was a really dope game. I would love to see it as a remake. I would say remaster. Remake. You gotta always remember, for all my non-gaming people, there is a difference between remake and remaster. You want a remake and not a remaster. Alright? You only probably really want a remaster when AI get a part of the picture. We're gonna tie into some of that in a little bit here too. But can't wait to see it. I haven't heard too much about the new Assassin's Creed that's currently out now. I know the homie Q. Shout out to my brother Q. I know he played. I'll be watching him play from time to time. But other than that, man, I haven't really heard anything else about this Assassin's Creed. Like, you know, when the other Assassin's Creed was out, I was seeing people playing a lot of it. I was hearing a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So don't hear too much about this one. But I can guarantee you though, if they do give us a remake of Black Flag, I bet you it booms harder than the one that's out now. Mark my word. Moving on, talking about this Indiana Jones coming to Xbox. Listen, man, it's about time. Don't count Xbox out the race yet, baby. The news we gave y'all earlier was just more along some future stuff. That shit ain't happening until like 2025 or 26 now. Don't get Xbox twisted, because they got some bangers coming. And Indiana Jones is one. For my people that's Indiana Jones fans, I'm pretty sure y'all already excited about it. But for my people that's not Indiana Jones fans, listen, the game looks incredible. This is Xbox Uncharted. Hats off to Xbox for closing this deal on this one. I wouldn't even want to see this on PlayStation. You feel me? And see, that's the special. So I'm not mad at Xbox doing the whole trying to push for more publisher type situation. I'm not mad at it, but I'm also not mad at each console have their own type of game. Like I wouldn't want to play Uncharted on Xbox. I wouldn't want to play Gears of War on PlayStation. If Gears of War was on PlayStation Pro, I probably wouldn't play it. If it's on Xbox, I'd probably play it. Cause I just out the gate, I automatically know, yo, bro, that's Xbox. When I'm in my Xbox vibe, I play it. When I'm in my PlayStation vibe, I play it. We over here. You feel me? So that's kind of how I look at it. I don't really want to see this game on everything. But if I do, cool, more games for me. That's how I look at it. It's really not a downside to it. It's always an upside to it, because more games for you. You feel me? But hey, Indiana Jones, this is Xbox Uncharted. Uncharted was an amazing game for PlayStation. What Xbox got with this one right here, man, hey, y'all got a banger, man. I can't wait to see the numbers on it. You know, how good it do, the people reaction, what people are saying about it. I'm wishing them but the best for it. I even hope they get on DLC. Give me a DLC for that one. Moving on, talking about something else too. I did want to tie. I wanted to tie this in. No, I ain't gonna tie it in. I had a certain way I was gonna tie it. Yeah. So let's tie this in. Yeah, we'll tie it in. But this ties into my other two. So NVIDIA confirms that their models will be able to fully remaster games in RTX. So remember, I was just speaking to y'all about Assassin's Creed, about remaster and remake. These games, consoles or hardware, should I say, these new AI chips, they're gonna basically, you know, when we get remake games or remaster games, we have to wait. The AI is gonna redo it for you. That's right. Yeah. This stuff is gonna be, they're gonna make these old games look good. So NVIDIA is gonna be able to fully remaster a game with their AI chips. That's incredible. Improve the graphics, do all the stuff you need to do for me. Hook me up. Take me there. I appreciate that. Hold on, we gotta go on another commercial break because Spotify ain't playing. Bounce. And we are back. Had to pay a little bit of those Spotify bills. You know, we was talking about in the video, being able to fully remaster games in RTX, and that's gonna be amazing. Moving on, talking about. Before we move on, Hellblade 2 will be a digital game only. Wonder why is that? See, listen. When you have everything built into one, all this cloud structure and everything. What's the point of CDs? You see that the new these Xbox situations, you know, the digital versions of the Xbox has already been a thing. Xbox been wanting to get rid of CDs. Xbox ain't never really been a CD fan. You feel me? So this was to see Hellblade 2 be a digital game only. Could we see more games in the future be digital only? Possibly. Until next time. Hey, and for all my football fans, listen. College football is coming back. Yes, it's coming back. So I told you some of the stuff on the board is old, man. But it's coming back. we get college football this year. July. Yeah, July. In July the 12th. They even get an exact date. July 12th, 2024. That's right. A lot of people love Madden, but I think they like college football a lot more. So to see that it's coming back. I mean, a lot of people kind of figured that it's they was working on it, but you just got to work out the kinks and figure out the situation about how you gonna pay the players and all that. Because we is, having a good time. Probably some people betting on games and all that, man. Hey, pay these people, man. Moving on, man. Talking about that we could possibly get the Switch 2 in September 24. That's right, folks. Hold on, water break. Yes, Sirski. Are we coming into a glitch here? So, hold on, y'all. I think we got a glitch situation going on here with my camera here. Alright, so we got a glitch situation going on with the camera for all my YouTube fans. It's cool though, because we're at the end of the show. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep rocking. You feel me? Make sure we. Oh man, my camera is glitched out. I ain't gonna be able to end the show, and y'all ain't gonna be able to see me end the show. It's all gravy though, but listen, man, we're gonna finish it up. We potentially getting a Switch 2 in September this year, possibly around September, November, probably. So, y'all know I gave you a whole spiel about how we honestly need some next innovative, revolutionary technology, not just graphics and all these other cool things behind Nintendo. With all these leaks and everything got out, pretty much the Nintendo 2 Switch will have PS4 graphics. Now, I seen an argument. I seen a lot. Man, I really wish I could see my face. I gotta see the frustration and passion in my face, bro. Yeah, man, my camera still glitched out. See, the thing is about this. It's not the fact that people are complaining. I'm gonna speak for me. At least me and my true audience fans that know how I rock with this thing, man. Y'all know we lead a love, baby. So every time we gotta say it's gonna be some positive, some cool stuff, So listen, my thing is, we're not necessarily complaining that those graphics, if it is gonna look like PS4 or PS4 Pro graphics, that's not good enough. We're not necessarily saying that. It's just the fact that we deserve a high quality graphical Nintendo console. If you look back at all of the Nintendo consoles, man, y'all need to see my face. We get into some spicy, hot, juicy topics right now. And y'all know I love Nintendo. Y'all listen, man. Y'all just seen that's the hat we rocking. Listen, man, this ain't nothing but love in the building now. They searching for hate, but they dealing with love. Man, if you look at all the Nintendo consoles, from let's just go back, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, Wii U, even your Game Boy Advance, Game Boy DS, 3DS. At least the 3DS was like 3D. That was pretty cool back in the day. Two screens. That was cool. The Switch Lite, the Switch itself. Take your console for your TV. So a lot of this stuff is cool with the Wii, nunchucks. The IR sensor. That stuff's cool. But all of those cool things I just named, every last one of those consoles I just named, graphics has always been like third to second. I can't even say second, because Xbox graphics has always been better than Nintendo's. So I can't even say second. You feel me? I think we having a technical difficult situation over here on the video side. But if so, we good over here on audio. But my thing is, we deserve a better Nintendo graphical hardware. You for years you gave us all these characters we grow to love, but the graphics has always been cartoonish, or like just not up-to-date graphics that we're used to also growing up and loving. Like, to me, it's hard to play a good graphical game and then turn around and play some not so graphical looking on Nintendo. It's not necessarily hard. It's just like, I want to go into the graphical game because it looks so good, So we deserve it. We deserve it. And I say we as the 90s kids, man, the 90s based kids, at least. That's why I said, I understand that we're getting a new gamers and stuff, man. I understand we got our Fortnite lovers. I understand we got our Minecraft kids lovers and all. I understand all of that. But I really do think if Nintendo was for the first time to offer better hardware than their competitors on the graphical end, with that so many kids loving games and jumping in on Nintendo first, with that wave, bruh, I ain't tripping over here. I ain't tripping. Can't be tripping. You feel me? So I know I wouldn't be the only person that would love that. We need that Nintendo. We deserve that. And again, not just the graphics, but the innovation behind it. You see the times we in. It's crypto season, baby, and crypto season is here to stay. The future of technology and the future of gaming with this whole AI. So it's this AI craze is here, but the AI craze is going to help the crypto craze, because the crypto is tied into the blockchain, and the blockchain is like cousins to the AI. So all of this stuff is tech. So all of this stuff is going to wrap in together, and it's like, come on, Nintendo, build your console, have your console ready to go to be developed and running blockchain games. You feel me? Have that for the people. We deserve it. And you got the best graphical hardware in your system. Bro, you know how many people gonna float to the Nintendo console just so they can say, bro, Nintendo graphics look, bro, my teraflops in this Nintendo hardware is killing your PS5. Can you imagine a type of world where Nintendo have the best graphics than PlayStation and Xbox? Not old gen, current gen. See, that's a different type of beast, man. And again, we need that energy. We need that different type of beast. Nintendo come with it. But they probably ain't gonna come with it. We already seen the leaks and the rumors and all this stuff about Switch 2. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cool, but it ain't gonna. Again, I ain't tripping on the graphics, man. I ain't even, I'm just hoping. That was just me. That's just my spiel on it. But of course, PS4 graphics not bad. They not. PS4 Pro graphics I prefer. But PS4 graphics wasn't bad at all. A lot of people made point to like, yo, look at Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 was on PS4. It looks incredible. I can't think of the Ninja game right now. I'll be probably butchering the name. The Ninja game. That game looks incredible. It also came out on PS4. So I ain't tripping Nintendo, but I do know and do want y'all to do better. I know you can. So that's my thought on that. Moving on, talking about this Death Stranded coming to iPhone and Mac. Check this out. The space for it on the MacBook is 69.75 gigs. On the iPhone, it's 1.78 gigs. This is also going to be a thing. If the next generation consoles can figure out, or even if they can build the software, some type of code for the old gen, it'll be even better. If they can figure out how to get these games size down to these like mobile size, I think that's the next shift of technology. The same way how we had a shift in, CDs had your, megabytes. DVDs had your 7 gigs. I think the limit was like 7 gigs. And then you had DVD rewritable, double the gigs. Then you had Blu-ray, like 40 gigs. Then you had, what's the ultra Blu-ray? Almost 100 and some gigs on the CD. The size keep going up, and they're able to condense that data into the same thing. So if we have something, if we come up with something, and I say we, I'm talking about Microsoft, and of course I know Microsoft and Xbox is two different companies. I know that, but we're just Microsoft. We're talking about Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and anybody, Sega, all you guys, their games. If we can figure out how to condense this size down for these games, especially Activision, although you guys have just laid off so many of your people, so I know that's probably the last thing you're thinking about. But if we figure out some type of size to compress this size down for the consoles, that'll be beautiful. Can you imagine a Call of Duty download size 2 gigs, 24 gigs? Man, the Call of Duty download size for PlayStation and shoot, I'm pretty sure for Xbox also. I'm really gonna only speak for PlayStation because I have a PlayStation. Shoot, 200 some gigs out the gate. Yeah, that's right, 200 some gigs out the gate. Give me a 1 gig. Even Death Stranded on PlayStation, bro, was about 80 gigs. It still was higher than the Mac version and the iPhone version. I'm telling you, man, the next wave of technology, that's gonna be something else. That same way how USBs, we got USB-C, faster transfer speed. You know what I'm saying? Now we gonna need to do something about this data, this digital cloud data. That's gonna have to be compressed. When we purchase these games, these digital games, downloading it 50, 80 gigs. You feel me? Nobody. Give me a download file that's already ready to go, but now it's compressed about 1 or 2 gigs. That'll be lovely. You know? I think that's the future of that. You feel me? Let me see if I can pull up. It's a couple stuff I wanted to come on here and talk about real fast. Let me see if I can pull up, because my camera stopped working here. Yep, my camera still glitched out. Let's see, can we pull up? Boom. We can still pull up the web, just not the camera. Oh, okay. So look, we talked about before we talked about in the video being able to fully remaster games with the RTX. AMD will be able to do pretty much the same thing. Will they be able to AMD's new frame generated technology can boost FPS on most PC games. So again, these guys gonna be coming out being able to do a lot of stuff, man, with these chips, not just some cool AI stuff or whatnot. Follow me on Twitter, man. Master23Mind. Y'all see I tweet a lot of market stuff, a lot of stuff in the crypto world, a lot of stuff in the gaming industry or whatnot. We here, baby. We here. It was something I wanted to touch on, man. Oh, the Tekken. Listen, the Tekken look good. That's something else. Let me speak on it for a little bit. So I love what they did with the whole metaverse, kind of like what Street Fighter did. I love it, man. I love it because you put everyone in this digital world and have them going to these like little arcades and all that stuff. You feel me? That's really cool, man. That's really cool. And then to see the game, yeah, IGN gave it a 9, so that's good to see. I gotta get my hands on it. I was seeing the brother Hip Hop Gamer play it today. You dig? So we gotta look more into that. Of course, I mean, this ain't really nothing breaking, but Sony just talking about their partnership with Square Enix or whatever. This is what I want Sony to do. I'll just talk about it for a little bit while I find my other article I wanted to share you about. Oh yeah, these guys, the Riot Games, they laid some people off too. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, and the PlayStation card, man, listen. So let's talk about this for a second. The PlayStation card and a couple statements that they made. Oh, and this right here was a thing too. Yeah, this is showing how what NVIDIA be able to do with the RTX situation on older games. That's gonna be dope, man. That's gonna be really dope. But I want to talk to y'all a little bit about the PlayStation, their card, and this is what I want PlayStation to do. So you know how we got the Xbox in the Sony televisions, not the Sony television, the Xbox in the Samsung televisions. I said this before in an older episode. We need PlayStations to be the PlayStation Premium memberships to be in the Sony Bravio TVs. Listen, Sony, I know y'all stopped making PCs. If Sony would have kept making their PCs, that would have been great. They could have teamed up with Apple and say, hey, we got a Sony Apple production, but Apple is like, no, we too premium and luxury. We ain't finna give y'all no spot over here with our Apple products. We ain't Microsoft. Microsoft do that stuff. We ain't doing that. Only iMacs and Apple products over here. So I understand why they probably canceled their, because Sony used to make PCs. Sony don't make PCs anymore. But if they would have kept making PCs, that would have been a great place for them to basically launch some of their games there. Their televisions. If you're gonna still make TVs, Sony, put your game stuff into it. Put a PlayStation Premium. I think they can now because the cloud has gotten much better. We're able to stream these PS5 games through the cloud and stream a lot of these games with the PlayStation Premium situation, it's beautiful. It runs smooth. It runs really smooth. Even fighting games is not so bad. Shooters is not so bad. Racing games, really, they run very well. I was very surprised. Really good job. But that help comes from Microsoft. You feel me? So, hey, start putting your stuff in these televisions. I wish you would come back out with a PC. You feel me? So it's a couple stuff that Sony, they can, highlight on and take advantage of, but I don't think they're gonna do it. Like, they may start going back to the televisions, putting their stuff into the television, because the PS3, a long time ago, the PS3 was actually built into a Sony television before, back in the day, but that was like a rare edition or something. They canceled it. I want to talk about this real fast before we get out of here. So Sony CEO says PlayStation futures will be So I mean, we already know they're gonna stay console. We know a lot of PlayStation games is now on PC. We know that already. Mobile and cloud, still gonna be something they're gonna, be doing also. Sony still do make phones. Although their phones is not like, their phones is not. Their phones ain't too good, but they phones. But the thing is, of course, we know they're gonna focus on the console and all that stuff. We know PlayStation games is already on PC. Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. They're already on PC or whatnot. And man, these mobile games, we already getting Death Stranded. You know what I'm saying? On the iPhone, bruh. Mobile is finna take over. Cause even if you ain't got no PC, you'll still be able to play a lot of these great games on your mobile device. For real. Last thing I want to touch on, man, is this PlayStation card, man. Bruh, listen. At CES, dude showed us the PlayStation card. It looks amazing, looks different, futuristic almost, but he controlled it with a PS5 controller. Man, incredible. You're living in a gamer's world now, baby. And if I can drive like anything, let me drive my car, my controller. I'm a gamer, but you talking about reckless driving? Dog, we don't need to drive our cars with our controller. You not think of the driving we do on Grand Theft Auto. Horrible. But nah, I think it's gonna be a situation to where you'll be able to control the car, and it's gonna be like slowly. You won't be able to go over 20 miles probably. I'm sure you're not gonna be able to drive the car fully, and it's going 100 and some miles. And you controlling it with the PS5 joystick. I doubt that. I really doubt if that happens. But let's just say if you need to pull it out crank your car up, or drive 5 miles, or maybe pull it out the driveway. I don't know. It got to be some type of catch, because I'm sure it's not gonna be fully autonomously just driving by itself, and you can just use the controller to drive it. I'm sure there got to be like a catch to it. But it was really fun to see. It was pretty cool to see. Yo, he's driving a freaking car with the place. Yo, that blew my mind, yo. So I just thought about it. Hey, you living in the gamer's world now, baby. Beep beep. You feel me? But yeah, man, yeah. Apple got their cars coming out in 2028. PlayStation got cars coming out. Man, talk about the future of gaming. Gaming and technology is all one, and it's all gonna be into everything that we do. So Hey, yeah, this ain't the last y'all gonna be hearing from me. Because I'm gonna always have some very interesting, great breakdowns on gaming and technology and passion conversation about it, man. But we're gonna go ahead and swing out of here. This has been a very long show. We had a lot to talk about in here, and we had technical difficulties at the end. I believe we glitched out the PC because the camera don't work no more, but we still in here rocking, baby. So listen, man, before we get out of here, y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe the podcast, Real Gamer Network on YouTube, Real Gamer on all podcast platforms, RGTV, the classic shows on all podcast platforms. We here, we there, we everywhere. Master 23 Mind on all social media. Hey, man, we here, baby. Game on, people, and it has been a lovely, lovely night. We will be back for more. February, we're gonna be dropping some nice. We're gonna talk about some nice stuff in February, man. Cause I feel like it's be so much stuff to cover here in gaming and tech, man. I don't have enough time, and I'm a one man walking drum right now. So listen, we in the library. Jump into the digital Discord, the digital library, where we talking about finance, gaming. Shout out to my brother Q. Every time we're going live on the game, homie Q, he in there. You know what I'm talking about? Where we talking gaming, finance, entrepreneurship, business, technology, gaming news. Hey, well, the gamers learn, man, and we all connected. But game on, man, and we'll be back for more. Stay tuned, baby. We out. Peace. One love.